Which types of pets don't get dander? I think this is an important question. My father-in-law is very allergic to pets in a family who loves animals. So, I think he's always he likes animals. He likes being in the room with family members' animals. He likes our cat. My wife's aunt has a dog. Shout out to Rusty. Very good dog. My father-in-law likes being in the room with these dogs, but his eyes start welling up and I think the pet dander must be what he's allergic to. So I think I get why people Google this. Of all our bad questions that we see, who's Googling this? What's wrong with you? Actually, this one, and I used to be allergic to cats, and now I'm a happy cat owner and I can bury my face in my cat. It's no big deal. I got over my allergy. Not everybody has that experience when they try to get over their allergies, So which types of pets don't get dander, Albert?
Well, allergies are weird, right? But the answer to the question, there are the curly haired dogs are particularly the ones that are hypoallergenic, the Bichons, the poodle mixes, these really tight curled pets that have really delicate skin, though. They have really sensitive white fur and light skin. So those are the ones that are producing less dander. I don't think it's no dander. It's possibly no dander, but I think it's just low dander and hypoallergenic breeds, they call them. But Papa Benadryl, Papa, what's the other one? The popular one starts with a C.
Claritin.
Claritin, that's the one. Claritin Clear. And then I think you'll be all right. Most people, I think, develop a resistance to the allergies. And a lot of the allergies are just because it's something new to your immune system. Your immune system's attacking it like it's something new. But if you get exposed to it over and over again, you're just like a vaccine, you're going to become acclimated. And some people develop allergies when they're young. They don't have allergies. And then as they get older, they develop allergies because they've been exposed to something new and their body kind of freaks out. And for some people, they get over it. For some people, they could take a Benadryl or a Claritin. And some people need allergy injections. We have a friend, my wife and I, Diana, her friend is a dog fosterer, always fostering dogs, one after the other. It's a revolving door. And she's highly allergic. And she has to get allergy injections once a month. Or she can't breathe, she can't see, and it's really intense for her. But she loves these animals so much, she loves the ability to help them so much that she goes through it. And I work with a lot of people that are allergic to cats. I work at this all cat place, and they just take their Benadryl, or they just blow their nose a lot, or they have the sniffles, and they just deal. So I don't know which pets don't get dander. I know those kinds of dogs. Cats, what kind of cat breeds? I'm not really sure. I think maybe all cats have some kind of dander. And the other animal breeds as well, or other species, But what don't have dander? What doesn't have fur? Get yourself a bearded dragon. Get back to that fish conversation. Get yourself a non-furry pet. Then there'll probably be less dander.
Bearded dragon one's really interesting. When you talk about your bearded dragon, if you guys check out Q&A episode number 2, we talked about pets who cuddle, and you mentioned how affectionate your bearded dragon can be, and how the bearded dragon can just can play and run around and jump up on you and all this stuff. If you're that allergic, maybe that's an option,
That's a pretty good option for you.
Until I knew about you having a bearded dragon, that wouldn't have occurred to me.
I was hanging out with him today right before the recording. He was on my chest, and he took a big poopy over there, and I had to clean it up. And, but he's funny. To me, he pooped on the cat's toy. He did that on purpose. He could have pooped so many places and climbed up. He loves the cat. Him and the cat are best friends.
Yeah.
So I think he I don't know, man. He wanted the cat to know that he's around, and she has to smell his shit now, his poop.
So there's things you can do, right? You can get an air filter. You can clean your house more often. There's things you can do to try to mitigate it if you do have allergies.
Those filters do work pretty well. Those HEPA filters, you get one of those air circulating filters, and it does help, because anywhere that we work, right now, we work in a place with a lot of animals. We have to have heavy ventilation, or you're gonna breathe all that in either way. So if you have dander, allergies, if you have any issues with your immune system being compromised, and you don't want to have to worry about this stuff, maybe wearing a face mask. Maybe wearing, keeping a couple of filters around. Yeah. Because some people love the animal more than they care about their allergies. And I get that. I support that. Don't let it deteriorate your health too much. But if you're one of those diehards, filters are good. Masks are good. A lot of cleaning, keep the area really, really clean.
Yep.
That's going to help.
When we adopted our cat, basically there was that question we had last week when pets come between partners, and Kate really wanted the cat. I said I'm willing to try, but I am allergic, and I, really was. We had an air filter. We got a robot vacuum. We vacuumed every single day. The bedroom was off limits to the cat, which the cat did not like. Cats don't like being told what to do at all, especially don't enter this room. But then over the course of 3 months, my allergies started dying down. We let the cat into the bedroom. I still was really religious about washing my hands for a good 6 months. Never touched my eyes for a good 9 months. And now it's over. So if you yourself, if you're lucky enough to get over your allergy, you mentioned some people who just aren't. I think there's some things you can do to really help. And now maybe we should vacuum every day, but we definitely don't. And I'm fine, So yeah.
No, I mean, I don't have any allergies now, but when I was a kid, I was highly allergic to animals. I would break out in hives, highly allergic, but I was an animal freak. Like my mom would tell me, don't touch the animals. And I'd be like, okay. And as soon as she wasn't looking, I'd go touch the animals. And then I'd be all full of bumps. And she'd be like, you touched the animals, didn't you? And I'd be like, animals. And she's like, yes, you did. And that happened every single time I touched animals when I was a little kid. I would end up in the emergency room because I would blow up really bad.
Like you need an EpiPen and stuff. My goodness.
Yeah, a couple of times I ended up in the emergency room. A lot of times I ended up with the bumps and they just itched. But sometimes it would.
That's amazing. You ended up being an animal professional. That's really, man.
To me, it was worth it. It was worth it. And, I think it helped me get over the allergy. Obviously,
do you think you build up your immunity over time? Yeah.
But it's also really normal. It happens to a lot of kids, whether they're exposing themselves to animals over and over again or not. They get over the allergy. Yeah. And I have really sensitive skin. Like even right now, I have really sensitive skin. If I touch something that's caustic is the word I'm looking for. Yeah. I'll break out. I break out easily.
Are there tests you can do? I mean, I've heard of these, right? Where you can go the pinprick, allergy tests and stuff like that. Yeah,
for sure. You could do that. I don't know, man. I think those kinds of allergy testing is if you really have an issue that you can't figure out the solution to. But a lot of it is what you're eating and exposing yourself to. So with the allergy testing is kind of going to eliminate what could potentially be your allergens. Yeah. But most of the time you got to figure it out by process of elimination.
Yeah. I never got one of those tests. Yeah. I just was like, I'm around a cat. I'm allergic to cats. It's a pretty easy conclusion.
Well, yeah. That works too.
Yeah.